What's up, sons? It's Blind Red with Son of a Tech once again, and welcome back to yet another vlog out at the mining farm. Today we're going to be taking a look at the RX 6000 series rig and moving it from an open air frame into an Octominer X12 Ultra. On top of that, I have another rig that has about 4 6600s on it, so we're going to be taking that apart. Some of the 6600s will be coming off of that and replacing a 6700 XT and a 6900 XT and a 6800 on that rig, and then we'll be taking those and putting them into an additional rig that actually has a few more slots left open. We'll go over all that right after a word from today's sponsor.
Today's sponsor is myself. To support the channel, click the join button below the video and you will get access to our privately hosted Rocket Chat. Selecting the $1.99 option will get you access, and after that you need to head over to the membership tab, scroll down, and expand out your membership perks. Find the section for connecting on social media, and in that section there will be a secret registration URL to join Rocket Chat, where you can sign up to enjoy talking with other cryptocurrency enthusiasts and miners without spammers, scammers, or bots.
So welcome back, everybody. As always, I like to talk about essentially what the rig is looking like right now before we actually replace it. All right, so right now we actually have essentially 10 GPUs online on this particular rig, so we can add 2 more, but we are going to be taking off 2. We have a 6700 XT as well as a 6900 XT on this rig that we will be taking off of this rig. And then we'll be taking 4 cards from a rig that's actually currently down right now, or no, not currently down, excuse me, not currently down, but has a couple drop-off GPUs here. We have 4 6600s that will be coming off of this rig. So right now, total, there's 83 mega hash a second on this rig, and then on the 6000 series rig, there's about 310 mega hash a second. So about 393 mega hash a second going on right now between the 2 rigs. We're going to take them apart and see if we can make that a little bit better. I also have a couple cards that dropped off this 5700 rig, so we're going to bounce that while we're out here. But let's go take a look at the rigs themselves. It's a nice cool day today, comparatively. So this is the 6000 series rig right here. And this rig is currently running, like I said, 10 GPUs. And it has a mining rig, 2000 watt power supply, and then over here, I believe that's just going to be a basic modular Bitcoin power supply off of Amazon, so one of the cheap ones. We are actually on a TB360. We covered this motherboard before. It definitely solved a lot of my rebate issues on this rig, so definitely check out that motherboard if you're not going to go with something like Octominer. Then up here, we have the other rig that we're going to be taking down. This is going to be converted into just a CPU mining rig because it does have a 3600 XT in there. We have 4 6600s, or actually 5 GPUs up here, 5 6600s. One of those will be moving to a different rig. And that is pretty much on the AMD platform with that 3600. It's an Asus TUF motherboard, and that's all running off of a Thermaltake 850 watt power supply here. The Prime. These are great power supplies, by the way. I've enjoyed utilizing them a lot before. Now, I do have over here a rig that we didn't show you guys previously, right here. And it is the Octominer X12. There's 6 5600 XTs in here and a couple 6600s. But the rig is full, or not full, so I will be actually adding some cards from these 2 rigs once we tear them apart. Let's get into it and start getting some more rigs built. All right, sons, so we have everything moved over. We have 12 6600, 6600 XTs, a little mix of them, all in the Octominer X12 Ultra. But there's one thing that I wanted to do real quick before we really get into it. So let's go take a look. Okay, so the rig is sitting over here. And you'll notice I took a rigged out from down there, which was in the rose wheel case. And I took the rig that was hanging out over here off. The reason is I'm going to be using this PDU to calculate everything for all the rest of them and get the numbers. So right now with the 6600 rig off, we're at almost 18 amps at about 4100 watts. Basically, once I get it dialed in, we're going to move it all over to another setup or another PDU, probably this one over here, and then start recalculating out on that PDU. So that means if we did temporarily move this rig over here, and these two are offline because this will be the next vlog, we'll be tearing these two down and putting them in a single X12. So we'll have another 5700 XT rig, and we are going to get this one powered on now right this second. Let's do it. Or go plug it in first. I thought I did. All right, so let's go ahead and get it plugged in before we do anything else. All right, let's go hit the power button. There we go. That's some peanut oil right there. Make sure it comes up. That looks good. Octominer. All right, it started the Hive watchdog system. So it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4 6600 XTs and 8 6600s in this particular rig. Oh, it didn't let me do it. Almost let me do this. Let's see if that'll work. All right, let's try that again. And it really doesn't like whatever I'm trying to type in for the password. No, I'm going to try this. I always have a problem when it's 0 and O for which one it is. Yeah, we're going to go reset the password. Hopefully it updated already. Sometimes it takes it a bit. All right, we're just going to try an entirely new flight sheet or new entire worker because that's not working. If you mess up, you can always do first run -F again. First run -F. That's probably going to be wrong because it has another 0 O problem in it. Oh man. Please pick it up this time. Oh my goodness. Talk about frustrating. This is why I like just putting the rig.conf on here. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's try to reset this stupid password till we get one without a thing in it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's not updating the... So it's definitely O. Capital O. Let's try it again. Hey, we got it. That is extremely annoying, but we got it. Let's see if it'll come up and start mining now. We'll have to go in and then figure out what we're doing afterwards as well with the overclocks, etc. And it did LOL miner, so we need to fix that as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that fixed. Be right back. Alrighty, so we got everything kind of tuned in best we could. Hottest card running here on the memory is 94C. That's an RX 6600. They're all pretty much under 60 watts except for one 6600 XT, which is at 61 watts. In Hive, it's reading at like 845 watts. And then over here, you can see we went up to about 22.5 amps from those almost 18 amps. So that's about accurate. We're around 1100 watts on this rig in particular. We have maybe 1.5 amps left that we could play with on here. That's going to depend on like obviously cooling and other stuff. So it's still within spec, that 80% rule running. And that is this, let's see, so that is the X12 that we just added on, the X12 full of 5700s down here, and then the X8 with 4 3090s in it, and then this 12 1660 super rig. So that's pretty much what's hitting the 22.5 amps. And let's go take a look over here. We are at 345 mega hash a second at around 1,000 watts is what I'm going to determine. Like I said, in here we're seeing around 875 watts. All the cards are hashing really, really well, much better than they were on the open air. We have one poor performing card here on the 6600 XT at 20 mega hash a second. Not sure what that's about. We'll try to play with it and see, but the rest are right around that spec of somewhere between 28 mega hash a second and 32 mega hash a second, depending on if it's a 6600 XT or a 6600. And so I am really, really happy with the performance so far, except for that one MSI 6600 XT that we got to take a look at. All right, everybody, thanks for watching the vlog today. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to hit the like, comment, subscribe, and notification bell so I know what types of content you like. And don't worry, we have more coming. In fact, today I'll be recording yet another one and hopefully have that released out for you guys tomorrow. I did bring my woke and dead. Alrighty, so a little bit of a snafu there with the ARM, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I think the 6600s and 6600 XTs are amazing cards, and in the Octominer it makes it just that much more amazing. So obviously with the temperatures being this low, we're able to hit all the overclocks that we expect on them. I definitely want to play more with, of course, the Team Red Miner RR mode on the 6600, so we'll be doing that. If you're interested in that, make sure that you're subscribed. I'll see you next Tuesday.
I would also like to mention that you can check out exclusive content over on sonofatech.locals.com. Becoming a member is free, and if you would like access to specialized posts, there is a $5 supporter option that helps me support the channel and keep things running.